Hello and welcome to another Animal Crossing video here on my channel. Today we are doing Nate, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do for his house, but it actually turned out to be, I say this a lot, but his house actually really turned out to be one of my favorite houses I've ever done. So because he wanted a house of cardboard, I decided I wanted to do a little fort house. I loved it. I thought it was a great idea since he was using since he wanted to use cardboard as furniture. I thought it was perfect. So I used the tent wallpaper and just a regular looking housing wallpaper, and I used the partition wall to cover some of the housing looking wallpaper, and I made it look like a cute little fort with these little beams holding up the fort, and you can just peek in and see some of the wallpaper. And I put in a little picture, and I think I put in a little this clock, and at one point I do put a light fixture there just to make it look more like, a house. And I had to have all these cardboard boxes look different, just some cardboard boxes that maybe he's been storing or just scrounged around the house so that he could have his little fort. And I thought this rug might help make it look like, he's done this in the middle of the dining room or something. He's moved the dining room table, and I love these lights. And I noticed while I was editing that I made a little error with these lights, but I thought these lights would be so cute, especially, make it look like, there's my error, I put two yellows right there beside each other, and I didn't even realize it until I edited this, but oh well. But I just wanted these cute little twinkle lights because, the kids will grab their lights and just have them surrounding their fort. So I tried to make this look as childlike as I could. I had a lot of fun. It reminded me of when I would make forts as a child, and I've done it with my own son. I have a 7-year-old and a 2-year-old, and the way his bed is set up is I can put his blanket over his bed. He's got kind of like a day bed, and it'll hang over his bed, and he and his little brother can have a fort, and they have a lot of fun. So I had a lot of fun making this house because it just reminded me of, one of the fun things about childhood. And I decided to put that little, because it made me think of like the no girls allowed signs that they would put, so that's what that is supposed to be, and it made me think of that. And then these little paper garlands, he would try to decorate his little fort, and I wanted to put some of these lights that matched the light fixture that I put on the wall, just give it a little bit more sense that it's in a house. You're making a fort in a house. Maybe he's got it somehow where he's able to hang everything from the ceiling. I'm not sure, but I decided I wanted, since he's in the dining room doing this and he's moved a lot of stuff to the side, I was like, maybe we should put some dining chairs to the side. And I wanted to put one of his little gyroids on there, but the gyroids can't get on the chair, which is disappointing. So just a couple more boxes and a couple more items, to make it seem a little bit more homey. And that he's been grabbing things from different rooms to help get some furniture for his little fort. And I definitely wanted him to have a TV because, it's no fun to have a little fort if you don't have a TV or, thing to play your video games or watch your movies. But I did decide instead to put the and I did put the projection screen and a little vacuum, because he had to clean up before he could put his fort there, and a little fridge for all of his snacks, just a tiny portable one. I just think it makes it look a little bit more like, oh yeah, this is where I'm gonna, you know, spend the day. This is, you know, I'm just gonna stay in my fort all day. I just love this house so much. I think it's so cute, and I was able to have a lot of creativity with it. It was just so much fun to put together, and just remember being a child and being able to play like this with my 2 children. And I love these new boxes that they gave us in the update. And trying to see, oh yeah, I put these little bears in here. He had to have his little friends. Oh, I forget how big that Papa one was. Oh, it's huge. So I just gave him a couple more friends with these bears. And of course, what fort isn't complete without a bunch of cushions from the couch in the living room? Gotta have these cushions because sometimes these cardboard boxes are not very comfortable or sturdy, so you gotta have that little bit of a cushion. But I just love these cushions, especially the mama cushions. I think they're so cute. And of course, gotta have the sodas and the snacks for your movie or your game night. These bears are so cute. I just love all this stuff. And a lantern, of course, is needed to help, especially if you're going to be watching a scary movie. And the magazines. And I did put a little film projector because we've got a projection screen. I thought a little film projector would be fun. And we got to throw a bunch of toys in the fort. It started to get to the point where I was running out of room for all this little detail-y stuff that I wanted, and I normally like it when my characters can walk around the house, so I was having a lot of trouble getting all this stuff into the house that I wanted. Alright, so now I guess we're done with the inside, and now we're going to work on the outside. I definitely wanted him to look like he still lived in the forest, and he, I like this corrugated fence. I had never really used it before, but I really, really liked it. And I started building it towards the end of the yard. And I kind of stopped, and instead of going to the back, I kind of used that tree to make it look like it just kept going into the yard kept going into the back of the forest. And I really like how it looks. It looks like it doesn't look like the yard ends where the house is, so I really like how that looks. And then I move these around a little bit. I like the little nook I made with my trees, and messing a little bit with the path. This one is a little bit more straightforward and maybe not as experimenty as I have been trying to do, but I still think it looks really nice. And I've been working really hard on getting out of my comfort zone, especially with this build. But I had to put one of these tents in his backyard, especially like right there to the tree, so he can make believe that maybe he's camping out into the woods. And I put some more cardboard boxes and stuff out here, and I make it look like he's been working real hard to build, you know, all this stuff outside with all these cardboard boxes, and he's just been working so hard on everything. And I love all this cardboard furniture. It is just so cute, and I didn't think I was gonna have as much fun with his house as I did. And of course I've got to give him his drinks. You got to have a cold drink when you're playing outside. And I love all these bushes and the flowers. I think his favorite color was green, so that's why I gave him the green flowers. And now I'm just working on the outside of his house. I wanted it to kind of match the country outdoorsy aesthetic he was kind of having, that I wanted him to have. And of course I had to give him the twig wreath. I love that twig wreath. I gave it to Bo on my island, and I think it works for him perfectly. And this box is just adorable. The dessert carrier, I love it. I think it's so cute, especially for the bakeries. And I had to give him a snack. Oh, some fruit cupcakes. I think it's the cupcakes. Yeah. And a magazine to read. You gotta have your entertainment when you're outside. Oh, these ring tosses are so cute. You gotta have your outside toys. And I was hoping that if I put that ant out there that it was gonna like walk around, but no, it was in the cup. Maybe I could have still left it, make it act like he caught it. Oh, he needs a shovel because he's been working so hard on his outdoor area and his little fort. And so we are done, and he loves it. I love it so much. I think it is one of the cutest builds I have ever made. So if you liked it, please like this video. It will definitely help a lot. And leave any suggestions, ideas, who you want me to do next. I am trying to do all of the houses for the villagers and NPCs for Animal Crossing, so definitely give me your ideas in the comments below. You can check me out on Twitter and on TikTok. All of my social medias are down in the description. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye!